Yep, he's right. I agree completely. Cardio is contraindicated. Humans walked and then they sprinted to kill their animals. And they used physical muscle strength to lift things and move things and carry things. So, no, steady state cardio causes left ventricular hypertrophy. That means growth of the left ventricular of the cardium, the heart, and also can even cause some issues of what is called, there's a name for it, but I can't remember. It's when the right ventricular can have the valves can actually cause some distortions in the valves are problematic. That can sometimes cause issues with valves in the heart. So, not a good thing. We're not meant to do steady state cardio. Walking is fine, indicated. Not excess, but walking is fine. Um, Sprinting is fine. Intermittent, high intensity type things is fine. It's like you're coming in for to respond very fast to something. Lifting things and stuff like that is also fine because that's what we've been doing for a very long time, being quite physical, lifting things and doing things and moving things and carrying things and stuff like that. But steady state cardio, not good at all. It's the reason why you don't get any longevity amongst, steady state cardio marathon runners. They die young, most of them. Some do change their ways and, due to a lot of factors, can live a long life, but most of them usually die much younger or become very obese especially the nowadays with the garbage that they consume. But if people are going to be doing that sort of stuff, steady state cardio, you would hope that the physiologist training them would come up to scratch and realize that if they supplement them with high levels of taurine, they could basically inhibit remodeling of the heart, which means they could have protected the heart against the oxidative stress and the remodeling effect that happens from steady state cardio. But these guys, again, they're ignorant. They did a standard course, they got the standard indoctrination, and they're out there basically harming people. One could say killing people, but we won't go that far. That's a personal opinion of mine. Out of ignorance, but still, that's the consequence of that ignorance. Yep, hiking's fine. Hiking, stuff like that, walking, it's fine. We're talking about now marathon, like running continuous like they do. That's contraindicated. Walking, even our ancestors can go sometimes on hunts for 4 hours by walking long distances. Walking is not a problem. We're talking about steady state cardio, where marathon runners, that sort of stuff. That's what we probably should be clear. It's marathon running that's going to cause this left ventricular hypertrophy. Just to be clear, it's what steady state cardio is what we call it. Is what me and Bart talk about. So, funny thing is, we both came to the same understanding, but from different. From my cardiovascular disease and all that, and focusing and finding out about this in another way than he found out. He found it through physiology, looking in the literature. I've actually found it about cardiovascular disease, and then I realised that this happens in athletes. So he already knew about the athletes. I just knew that some people have this, and that taurine also plays a corrective role in that as well. And then once I heard others talk about the cardio and stuff like that, then I put two and two together, but I came from a different angle to the same conclusion in the end.